For a long time, fans were left guessing whether Heartland would return after Season 19 closed with intense wildfires, emotional goodbyes, and new beginnings that felt both hopeful and uncertain. But the signs began early, small at first, and then impossible to ignore. Subtle hints from cast interviews, behind-the-scenes whispers, and production clues slowly shaped into something real. It wasn't just wishful thinking anymore. Heartland Season 20 was becoming more than a possibility. It was becoming a reality. And now, with confirmation circulating through official channels and cast interactions, we finally know Heartland Season 20 is happening, and preparations have already been set into motion. Season 19 left the ranch on uneven ground, figuratively and literally. Nature reminded everyone that nothing is permanent. The wildfire storyline wasn't just dramatic, it was symbolic. It burned away the familiar, clearing the way for something new. Amy stepped into challenges that stretched her emotionally and physically, proving she is no longer just following her mother's path, she is carving her own legacy. Lindy took her first steps into the world of professional riding, facing pressure, expectations, and the fear of letting people down. And Georgie's unexpected return and emotional turmoil created questions still unanswered, especially about where her future truly lies. The success of Season 19 made one thing undeniable. The story was not finished. Viewers connected more deeply than ever. Online discussions exploded. Fan theories turned into movements. The audience didn't just watch the show, they lived it, breathed it, and refused to let go. And that unwavering loyalty played a massive role in pushing Season 20 forward. Heartland isn't just a show, it's tradition, comfort, memory. It's a generation passing down its values to the next. In a world full of noise and chaos, Heartland remained calm and honest, a reminder that love and family still matter. Behind the cameras, schedules quietly aligned. Cast members cleared time months in advance. Writers were called back earlier than expected. Production teams scouted locations across Alberta, familiar landscapes, but after the wildfire plotline, the ranch needed to look changed, tested, reborn. Because Heartland Season 20 isn't just continuing the story, it's turning a page into a new chapter where every character faces consequences of choices made, secrets kept, and futures they thought they could control. What makes this season stand out is the energy surrounding it. There is excitement, yes, but also uncertainty. Fans know something big is coming. Characters have grown, but with growth comes risk. Season 20 is shaping into a season about ownership, identity, and change. Who leads the ranch? Who steps away? And who returns when the past refuses to stay buried? Now that the trailer announcement and the release timeline are finally confirmed, the countdown begins. And with it, the promise that Heartland Season 20 will challenge everything we know about the Fleming Bartlett family, from the land they protect to the relationships that define them. Because sometimes, holding on is harder than letting go. And on the ranch, every choice has a cost. Amy Fleming has always been the heart of Heartland, patient, intuitive, fearless when others would step back and surrender. But Season 20 places her at a crossroads unlike any she has faced before. The events of Season 19 left Amy with scars that aren't visible, but heavy enough to change how she moves forward. The wildfires didn't just threaten the land. They threatened her purpose, forcing her to question the weight she carries and the expectations that come with being the miracle girl. For years, Amy healed horses, families, relationships. But this time, saving others came at a cost. A moment of hesitation during the chaos still echoes in her mind, a split second she cannot forget. As Heartland moves into its 20th season, Amy appears stronger, wiser, but quietly shaken. Viewers may finally see her confront a difficult truth: she cannot save everyone. And that realization may redefine her journey, not just as a mother and trainer, but as a woman deciding what legacy she wants to build. Season 20 hints that Amy will step into roles that demand more leadership, because the ranch is changing. Responsibilities once shared now fall onto her shoulders. With Jack growing older and Lou's focus divided between politics and family, Amy finds herself caught between tradition and evolution. The ranch needs her, but so does Lindy. And the deeper question becomes, how long can she serve both worlds? Meanwhile, whispers of a new horse bring fresh challenges and renewed hope. This horse isn't just another rescue. It carries a reputation, a past shrouded in rumor, and an owner with secrets of their own. Training this horse could resurrect Amy's confidence, or break it completely. It may be the first time Amy questions not her ability, but her desire to keep healing when the emotional cost grows too steep. And then there's the matter of the heart. Fans know Amy's grief journey has been long, honest, and complicated. Season 20 doesn't rush her, but it also doesn't let her stand still. New connections emerge, carefully, naturally, with someone who understands the demands of ranch life, someone who challenges her in ways she didn't expect. Whether it becomes friendship, partnership, or something deeper, one thing is certain: it will test Amy's resolve and force her to face parts of her past she thought were settled. But the strongest emotional thread may come through her relationship with Lindy. As Lindy grows, dreams grow with her. Competitions, expectations, pressure. Amy begins to see her younger self reflected in her daughter, not just the passion, but the fear of failing the people she loves. Season 20 may push Amy to ask a question no parent wants to. Does she protect her daughter from the world she knows too well, or does she let her chase the same dreams that once defined her own life? Heartland Season 20 is prepared to challenge Amy in ways the show never has. This season isn't just about healing others. It's about Amy healing herself. Because sometimes the hardest rescue is the one you didn't know you needed. The heart of Heartland has always been passed through generations, quietly, naturally, like rains handed from parent to child. And in Season 20, the future isn't just hinted at. It stands front and center in the form of two young women whose stories are deeply tied to the ranch, Lindy and Georgie. For Lindy, the world is opening faster than she expected. The small girl who once chased horses through the pasture is now stepping into the arena under real lights, with real pressure, and real eyes watching her every move. Season 19 gave fans the first glimpse of what Lindy could become: skilled, fearless, stubborn, and undeniably connected to horses the way her mother and grandmother were. But Season 20 raises the stakes. Competition isn't just fun anymore. It's commitment, sacrifice, exposure. And when the spotlight grows brighter, so do the shadows. Winning brings attention. Attention brings expectations. And expectations can crush even the strongest spirit. Lindy may start to feel the weight of the Fleming legacy. A legacy people believe she's destined to continue. But what if she doesn't want to follow the same path? What if her dream isn't identical to Amy's? Season 20 may explore a powerful emotional conflict, the line between tradition and individuality. Meanwhile, Georgie's return is one of the most anticipated story arcs moving forward. Her struggle with loss, pressure, and her future in competitive riding was a major emotional thread in Season 19. And now, with new opportunities calling her name and old wounds resurfacing, Georgie may find herself torn between the comfort of home and the chance to chase her dreams once more. Season 20 could bring Georgie to a crossroads where love, ambition, and loyalty collide. A return to the ranch might not be simple. It may reopen conversations that were left unfinished. It may force her to confront decisions that affected more than just her own life. Fans are already speculating whether Georgie's storyline could bring unexpected reunions, fractured relationships, or long-awaited closure that has been building for years. But what makes the dynamic between Lindy and Georgie so compelling is how deeply connected their journeys already are. Lindy looks up to Georgie the way Georgie once looked up to Amy. And Georgie, seeing Lindy's rise, may begin to question not her talent, but the cost of chasing perfection. It creates a mirror, past and present reflecting each other, and the emotional tension that comes with it. Jack, Lou, and Amy all serve as anchors in their lives, but anchors can't stop the tide. Season 20 may push both young women into decisions that shape not just their futures, but the entire identity of Heartland Ranch. Who leads, who leaves, and who returns when they're needed most? Those are questions the new season seems ready to answer.